iOS 26 is a completely different update than all the previous versions of iOS, but it can even slow down your phone and cause issues with battery life. So in this video, I'll show you some important things you need to do before you update to iOS 26, so you can enjoy it and avoid any problems. Okay, so the first one is actually the most important out of all of them, and you should definitely fix this, especially if you have an older iPhone, and that is performance issues. As you already know, iOS 26 comes with a whole new design language, that is liquid glass, and liquid glass renders everything in real time. There are so many effects and animations that are sprinkled throughout the system, and these obviously require a lot of processing power. The chip on your iPhone, the GPU, the battery all work together to run these as smooth as possible, and the latest iPhones can easily handle them without any problems. But what if you're not on the latest iPhone? Is there anything that can be done if you're using an older iPhone? Absolutely. Here are some things you can do to fix any performance issues when you update to iOS 26. Firstly, in settings, go to accessibility, then motion, and turn on reduce motion. This will reduce the animations and improve performance throughout the OS. Next, in the accessibility settings, go to display and text size and turn on reduce transparency. This will reduce the intensity of the liquid glass effects and improve performance. And another thing you can do is go to general, background app refresh, and turn off the apps you don't need running in the background. This will improve your battery life as well. So if you make these changes, you'll have better performance and battery life when you update to iOS 26, even if you have an older iPhone. Another problem you could face is something most people take very lightly but can be quite frustrating, and that is app compatibility issues. You see, most apps that you use are optimized for the latest version of iOS, which as of today is iOS 18. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they will work the same on iOS 26, because apart from the changes you see, like the new design or the new features, every new version of iOS comes with hundreds if not thousands of under the hood changes. Think of it like new lines of code, new frameworks, new environments for the apps. So some of your apps might not work properly in iOS 26. They might bug out or just straight up crash. But the good news is that since we are so close to the release date now, most developers push out updates for their apps to make them optimized for this latest version of iOS. This will especially be true for the popular apps that you use on a day-to-day basis, like Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, etc. So what I recommend you do is just go to the App Store and manually update all of your apps before you update to iOS 26. This will make sure you don't face any bugs or crashes after you update. Okay, so this next one is something that will literally make or break your entire experience of iOS 26, and that is your storage. The amount of storage in your iPhone will significantly influence the performance you get on iOS 26. If the amount of free space you have on your iPhone is low, you will face lag. There is no question about it. And this is true even more so on iOS 26 with all its new real-time effects. So how much space should you have? I recommend you keep at least 20 GB of free space on your iPhone. I've been on the developer beta since beta 1, and all the updates have been around 8 to 10 GB each. So chances are that the iOS update you're gonna get is gonna be at least 10 GB. So check your storage and take the necessary steps to free up some space before you update to iOS 26. And as for compatibility, all devices above iPhone 11 and iPhone SE are compatible with iOS 26. And with these things out of the way, you should have a smooth experience regardless of how old your iPhone is. So finally, when can you expect iOS 26 on your device? Well, it will start rolling out to everyone on Monday the 15th of September, and depending on your region, the exact times will differ. For example, in my region, updates usually drop around 10:30 PM. And I'm really excited for the final update because, as you know, iOS 26 comes with a lot of new customization features, and I have made videos to cover them in depth. So make sure you check them out and customize your iPhone as soon as you get iOS 26. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more iOS videos. Peace.